Drivers, start your engines!
New Hampshire, we are back and we're in New Hampshire. This is the second time in New Hampshire this season. Race number 27, we've closed in on the final third of the season, finally. It's taken a while to get to this point, but we are finally here. We've got two viewer drivers racing with us again today. Starting up in 16th with a pretty decent top 20 qualifying run. Number 81 of Pete Mannion running with us again. Good luck to him up there. Starting just in front of us in 24th spot, Stephen Wolfram in the 78 car racing with us again. Good luck to him as well. And we're starting just behind him in 26th. So as far as our qualifying efforts go, not one of our worst. We've done significantly worse than that throughout this season. So hopefully we can take advantage of the track position and move forward if we can. We've got 150 laps here, New Hampshire. Really, really tough track to race on. And we'll just see what we can do. Coming to the green.
Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
It is out. Just rolling nice and slow. Massive traffic in front of us. It's going to be really key to be patient early on. While they're too wide, there's not going to be much we can do. We're stuck up here on the outside.
Stay high. Clear inside. Car inside. Stay high.
You remember first race at New Hampshire this season, which was a long time ago. We got very, very frustrated. We're going to try and not get that frustrated this time. This is just a really incredibly difficult place to race. Especially in traffic. They just tend to not care if you're in front of them and just drive right through you or drive right into your left rear if you slip up off the groove a little bit. And that'll just instant wreck you. And that's kind of what just happened over and over and over again. The first race, and it was getting pretty frustrating because we'd move up and it felt like we had decent speed, but then we'd just get ran over and wrecked, and all our progress would get erased instantly, and we just kept having restarts after restarts and just kept getting run over.
Still there.
But hopefully we'll avoid that this time. The key is just going to be very, very patient. Try not to put the car in a dangerous situation like the middle three wide right there. Steven goes real wide there, gets to the outside of Benson.
Car inside. Keep high.
I've kind of messed with the setup a little bit. It's a little bit different than what we had here last time, I believe.
Keep high.
I tried to loosen it up a bit. It's just so dang tight, and I don't think I loosened it up enough, but it is very loose on entry. I didn't want to go too much more than that, but it still is incredibly tough to get off the corner.
Clear inside. Car inside.
On exit is just so tight.
Still there. Clear inside.
We can get to the inside now, though. That should help us. Being on the outside definitely doesn't help with the tightness. I found the key, if you want it to rotate, just hug that dotted white line as best you can. It's hard to hit that line consistently, because it seems like even if you slip up half a tire width, you just lose all grip, and the car just starts pushing massively to the outside.
Clear.
But if we can maintain the bottom,
Car outside.
be nice and patient, wait till they get strung out single file, we might be able to make our way forward. Not sure if we feel too awfully fast in this one, but if we can just get the car home clean, I'd be happy.
Outside. Keep low. Clear.
Getting real tight there. We might be able to get back to the inside. Did I call him Benson earlier? That's Jimmy Spencer.
Outside. Keep low.
Benson's up in the 10 car.
Still there.
It just won't turn. You just see how much better they can get off the corner than we can. It's just,
Clear outside.
the car is plowing tight on exit. But I feel like if I try and adjust that out of the car, it just worsens the entry so much more that it's not worth it. Hopefully long run we'll be able to gain some speed back.
Outside.
Maybe we're being a little bit better on the tires.
Clear.
It's hard to tell. Racing in traffic here, but we do clear him. This is a tough track. I think this might be the toughest track to race for oval anyway. On the entire schedule, in my opinion. At least, it's the track I have the most difficulty with. Even Martinsville's not this bad, I don't think. As far as racing in traffic. Locked up the brake a little bit there, it kind of shoved the nose up, but luckily we didn't have a guy right behind us or he would have tried to sneak it to our inside.
Outside.
We get real stacked up on the bottom. That gets Spencer back to our outside, but hopefully we can
Clear.
get back clear of him. Now I must confess something. This is my 4th attempt at this race, and that is mostly why this is coming out, what, 5 months after the last race? I've attempted this race 4 times. I did not want to wait 5 months in between races. But the reason I've attempted these and not succeeded in getting them done is because halfway through the race each time my recording software would just crash. And that's not something that's ever happened in any of the previous races before. Like, we'd be in the middle of the race and all of a sudden the recording would just freeze. Like, I'd still record audio, but the picture would just be frozen. I don't know why that has been happening. But that has caused... I had to scrap all those attempts every time that's happened. And of course we'd be like 45 minutes, an hour into the race, and I'd just have completely useless recording. And that's kind of been frustrating to deal with, and why I haven't been able to get it out so quick, and I've been so frustrated with it I had to take some breaks between the attempts because it's just a waste of time if I can't get the recording. And it's difficult. But fingers crossed, we don't have that problem this time. Ooh, big loose on entry that time. For some reason, almost allowed Jeff Burton to get in behind us. Or get to our inside. They're real stacked up in front of us on the bottom. Ooh, massive push. It's so bad getting off the corner. Hopefully as the tires wear in, the handling will start to feel better, because right now it does not feel good. Mark Martin there on the outside, Jeff Green trying to make that pass. And somehow Jeff Burton gets there very quickly. You go so much slower too wide here than you do single file. It is just crazy. It's just so tough to race this track in traffic.
Car outside.
And we're stuck behind Jeff Green, and Jeff Burton's going to be able to get around us on the outside.
Keep low.
Yep,
Clear outside.
he gets it done. Struggling early on here with the handling and the speed.
Clear.
And Robbie Gordon's diving it in. That's not Robbie Gordon, that's Greg Biffle.
Keep high.
And as soon as we slide up off the bottom, the car stops turning completely, and we nearly plow into the wall. So we lose 2 spots there quickly. It's alright, long race. Don't need to be impatient. Just hope this will come back to us. Jeff Green stuck up on the outside now, so hopefully we can get around him, because he was holding us up quite a bit. But of course, Biffle can't make the pass as soon as we get stuck behind him. Oh my gosh, it just won't turn. It's so bad. The car does not feel good here. Like, I have to turn the wheel so much to get the car to even think about turning. And Biffle has not been able to complete that pass, and we're just stuck behind the 2 wide. That's going to get us in trouble with people behind us. I don't know what that line through that corner was, but we got through it somehow. Coming off a 6th place at Richmond. That was the last race we did. Oh my gosh, Biffle, go! Finally, he's able to complete the pass. We're going to try and take advantage.
Outside. Keep low.
Yeah, we just got 6th at Richmond, and then
Still there.
prior to that... Man, I've got no speed on the inside.
Clear. Car outside. Stay low.
And then we nearly spin.
Clear.
I mean, I just had to focus so much getting around anybody so I don't wreck. But prior to Richmond, we were at Darlington. We managed the top 12, which was pretty good. But right before that was Bristol, and we won that race, amazingly. So coming off a string of pretty decent finishes, I just need to come out of this one not completely dead last. But man, we are really struggling pace-wise. And I cannot make a pass to get around Jeff Green here. He's so much slower on entry than we are. But I can't get any rotation off the corner to do anything. We'll try again here.
Car outside. Stay low. Stay low.
Oh man, I just can't get it to turn. I need it to turn so bad off the corner so I can make the pass. And without that, it's just impossible for us. Maybe I'll be able to get it right here. Nope.
Stay low.
Pull even with him.
Clear outside. Car outside.
We clear him, but then he just drives right back to our outside.
Keep low.
Alright, we should be able to get around him, and we can finally
Clear outside.
get back to single file, I hope. See if we can catch back up to Biffle. Nope.
Inside.
Just gonna turn left and run right into us.
Clear. Car inside.
That is why this track is the most frustrating track to drive. We get clear of him,
Keep high.
but that only lasts for a split second before he decides to drive into us.
Still there.
And now we're stuck on the outside again.
Keep high.
Lucky we didn't just get wrecked right there.
Keep high.
Oh man, this is so tough.
Clear.
Maybe I'll get back clear of Craven.
Stay high.
Should be able to here and track back
Keep high. Clear.
to the back of Jeff Green if we can. They just drive into you, man. It's like you're not even there.
Inside. Stay high.
It's like you're not even on the track in front of them.
Clear.
And any little contact will just spin you. You have to be so hyper vigilant. We will attempt again to get around Jeff Green. Because apparently 27th place is worth trying to wreck us for. And he was just driving through us. We're losing so much time there. battling him too wide. See everyone ahead just driving away from us. Now we gotta run again.
Outside. Clear outside. Outside. Still there. Clear. Car outside.
I'm not gonna be able to get it off the wall.
Clear outside. Inside.
You make contact with him.
Stay low.
Spin him into the inside wall. Well, I wasn't gonna give him much room off the corner with the way he was racing us. That was not a good idea. We got some damage from that. I didn't mean to make contact with him, but I was going to push really hard on exit to try and freaking get around him. But he's out of the race now, so good job to him. I tried to get back off of him, but we were just stuck together. I had to turn it to the right so I didn't face plant the inside wall with him. But we ended up losing a spot anyway because these two ahead of us got around us. And luckily, no caution. So we're able to keep it going. Alright, need to be nice and safe. Jeff Green's out of the way now, so we can hopefully start moving forward. We got Kenny Wallace here and Ricky Craven.
Outside. The yellow flag is out.
And we get a yellow anyway. We got a wreck just ahead of us. Stephen Wolfram's in that with Jeff Burton, it looks like. So wonder what happened there.
Okay, we're under caution.
That'll take us to lap 31.
The 32 car.
We're even getting ran into on the pace lap. It's crazy. It's just insane. 31. We will pit for 4 tires. Build up with fuel.
We'll
Fix whatever damage we got and hopefully not come out too far behind. Definitely want tires though. And then we're going to be in the same situation we were in with having to be patient in traffic.
Road is now open.
Getting on this restart.
Keep it under 45. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds.
45 is the speed limit.
Remember, don't pass the stop sign at the end of pit road. Watch that speed now. Keep it on 3,500 in seconds. The pace cars
All right.
in turn 1.
Hopefully they
Pace
get the
cars
damage
in
fixed
turn
quickly.
2.
Didn't seem like we hit him that hard.
On the back straight.
Come on, I don't want to lose too many spots.
Go, go, go!
That was a
Keep it
long
under
pit stop.
45. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds.
Don't speed.
The pace cars in turn
We
3.
probably lost a handful of spots there, but best to get it fixed
Okay,
here early
you're clear
on.
of pit lane. Stay behind the 54 car.
I think we were ahead of Dale Jarrett, so maybe we only lost like 2 spots.
Okay, merge when you can.
But gotta remember now we're on cold tires. It's gonna be really, really loose on entry. We're also gonna be back in the middle of traffic, so that's gonna be dangerous. We just need to be very careful here, and on all the restarts, we need to be super careful. I think we lost 2 spots. We had passed Kenny Wallace up there, and we were ahead of Todd Bodine and Dale Jarrett, so I think we lost 3. So not bad. Get the damage fixed. Go about our business. Hopefully, we'll have a chance to move forward. We were struggling pretty bad there. I could get a run to someone's inside, but then I just couldn't pass them, and then we finally passed Jeff Green, and he decided to just drive right into our left rear like we weren't even there, try and wreck us. So I tried to shove him out of the way. We ended up making contact,
green next time by. Okay,
and he goes into the inside wall.
On the outside line. Stay behind the 54 car on the outside line.
Fuel-wise, we can almost make it, but not quite.
We'll give you a half can of fuel.
Only saying we'll need a half can to get to the end. Coming up next race is Dover, and that's a pretty good track for me. I enjoy racing that place. It's another tough one though. But then it's Talladega, and that's going to be a real tough one. It's hard to have speed at that place. Last time we raced there, it seemed like we had really, really good speed in the pack, but if we got out front, we just couldn't do anything. We couldn't hardly get up front to begin with. But we were racing in the top 3 before we got taken out in the big one.
Get ready now. Going green.
Coming to the green here.
Pace car's in. Green, green, green.
Big run, can't pass below, or can't pass the inside before the line. Or we can throw it in from here. But need to be careful.
Outside. Clear outside.
And I can't do anything anyway. Alright. See if we can get settled in.
Car outside.
Apodine tries to pinch us.
Stay low.
Joe Nemechek gets her outside. I'm trying to get it to turn.
Stay low.
If we're too wide, we're just so slow. I got no
Stay
speed
low. Stay low.
if I'm stuck
Clear.
too wide with anybody.
Outside. Clear.
Big run here. We're going to try and take advantage.
Outside.
Be one of our only opportunities to do
Still
so.
there. Keep low.
Try and get it to turn. Make a little bit of contact there.
Keep low. Clear outside. Car outside.
Thankfully through 1 and 2 we're not too bad. It's really turn 4 where we're the worst. Whoa, they're wrecking each other
Yellow flag is
right
out.
there.
Let's go. Race back to the line.
Mark
Let's
Martin
go.
and Kenny
Get ready on the
Wallace.
track. Clear outside. Pit road is closed.
We're not going to pit this time.
Turn 3. Okay, we're under car.
Yikes.
Catch up to the end of
They
the
just
racing line.
turned
We
right
got
into
a
each
wreck
other.
on the front straight. Stay behind
Lap
the
38.
88 car.
Make sure we don't hit anybody
We
on the
got
pace
trouble on
lap.
the front straight. Stay behind the 88
They
car.
might still be wrecking. We saw that happen. It looked like
Stay
Mark
behind the 88
just
car.
turned down into him or something. I think Kenny was on his inside. And they just get hooked head on into the wall. We're lucky we were able to see that and slow down in time to not run into Dale Jarrett there.
Pit road is now open.
No reason for us to pit this time. We just had a yellow. That's another thing with this track too. You get cautions and that gets the traffic bunched up, and it's just a bunch of more cautions that can make this race take a long time. And I really don't want it to take a long time. Looks like Dale or Hermie Sadler was in that one as well. I believe Mark Martin's going to have quite a bit of damage from that. Casey Mears is 3 laps down, but he's still out on the track. Jeff Burton's still out on the track. He's 1 lap down. Mike Skinner and Kenny Wallace are out, and so is Jeff Green. Jeff Green going to get dead last in this one. Hard to feel bad for him after he just drove into us and nearly wrecked us. Didn't intend to wreck him, but I wasn't going to give him a ton of room on the outside. We tried past him like 3 times and finally got it done, but that wasn't okay with him apparently. Alright. It'll be the same deal as last time. Our tires are going to be still fairly cold and slick. We're going to be in a lot of traffic, so we need to be very, very careful about that. Hopefully they don't wreck right in front of us again. That's going to be dangerous if that keeps happening. And we're back up to 26th. Up there leading this thing is Tony Stewart. He's doing good. Jeff Gordon, Bobby Labonte, Kevin Harvick, and Jimmy Johnson for the top 5. All the front runners in the points up there. I believe Kenseth was in 6th. Dale Jr. kind of struggling in 22nd, just ahead of us there.
We're going green next time by. Okay, we're on the lead lap.
Not struggling as bad as we are, though.
Stay behind the 88 car
Pete Mannion,
on the outside line.
he's up in 13th. He's doing really good. He's moved forward since the drop of the green flag. Unfortunately, Stephen Wolfram involved in that incident with Jeff Burton. He's back in 36th. But at least he's not a lap down like Jeff Burton is. They both look like they had quite significant damage. Alright, coming back to the green. Hopefully we can get a long run in. Another long run, anyway.
Get ready now. Going green. Pace car's in. Green, green, green.
All right. Green flag is out. We're going to try and get to the inside.
Car
Dale
outside.
Jarrett,
Stay low.
but be nice and careful with it.
Stay low. Clear.
We're getting ran into because, of course, we are. That kills our chances to get around Dale Jarrett. At least for now. See if we can get settled back in here. We need the tires to come back up to temp. I really like that line, how that feels. If you cut down beneath the dotted white line on exit, just most of the time I can't get it to turn that much, but if I can, it feels pretty good. I can actually get on throttle. But they're kind of just driving away from us right now. We got a little gap behind us now, at least. Just have to lift on throttle on exit, which is never what you want. But it's just because it won't turn. It's going to be a big mess of traffic up ahead as they're working around damaged lap cars, I think. And that could always be a bad incident as well. Ooh, we're entering really hard there, nearly into the back of them. Oh man, oh man. They checked up a lot. I did not intend to get to his inside that quick.
Keep low.
See if we can do anything. We're just so much slower on the inside. He's going to cut down in front of us. Nothing we can do about it.
Car outside.
And that gets Steve Park to our outside. He's going to be able to pass us probably. Yeah, there's Jeff Burton. He's broken on the outside there.
Keep low.
They're going to try and go 3 wide.
Stay low.
We're going to use him as a pick. That'd be great. Looks like I'll be able to. All right, we're going to get a couple of spots there, or maybe 1 spot.
Clear outside.
I think just 1. Ooh, Dale Jarrett goes very wide again.
Clear.
He might be struggling with handling as well. He keeps missing entry.
Outside. Still there. Clear outside.
I just can't get a run on exit to do anything about it. Oh, man. Definitely don't want to go to his outside.
Outside. Still there.
This is a mess of traffic here.
Still there.
It doesn't look any better up ahead either.
Stay low. Still there. Stay low.
Okay, maybe we can pass him,
Keep low.
or maybe not.
Clear outside. Stay low. Still there.
That was not a bad run.
Keep low. Still there. Clear outside.
Okay, we cleared him. Just following Sterling Marlin here. We can. Maybe we can pass Craven as well.
Outside.
Or he's just going to
Clear
stop in
outside.
front of us. Get a run almost to his inside.
Car outside.
We get there on entry. We got somebody with a blown motor up ahead. Looks like he's out of the way. Hopefully, that's Terry Labonte.
Stay low.
Hopefully no yellow for that.
Still there. Stay low.
We got somebody going really wide up there. I believe that was Casey Mears. I think he's one of the lap down cars. So this could be a mess.
Stay low. Still there.
He's driving both lanes up ahead, and I can't get it to turn. We do make contact, nearly spin to the infield.
You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Car outside.
Don't want to be on the bottom 3 wide. Really don't.
Stay low.
Can't get it to turn. Yeah.
Stay low. Clear.
Oh, somebody else exploded. That's going to make this a big mess, and they're going to wreck.
The yellow flag is out.
We can't avoid it.
Race back to the line.
Well, nothing we can do about that.
That car's a lap down.
That happened right in front of us again. Casey Mears in front of everybody. Blocking all the time. Both lanes. Ends up wrecking everybody in front of us, and we have nowhere to go. Unfortunate.
Pit road is closed.
There's a lot of broken people out of that one, and they're still wrecking.
Car outside.
I can't see. Oh my gosh.
There's an accident on the front straight. Clear.
We got a couple spots out of that, but it's not going to matter because we're going to have to pit and fix stuff.
32 car.
I think we're okay. That could have been a lot worse. But yeah, we're back to 29th. Probably going to go back to last. Once we pit, I'm just going to get it all fixed again. There's quite a few people out here now that have some damage. They wrecked coming out of 4 there. We're already under yellow. I don't know what that was about.
Now open.
If we pit now, we can make it on fuel as well, so
Limit 45. Keep it under 3,500.
if it does go green to the end, then maybe we'll be okay.
Don't pass the stop sign at the end of pit road. The pace cars in turn 1.
I think we are all right on damage, though. I don't think it's that bad. I think we'll still have speed.
The pace cars on the back straight.
We do have damage. Yeah, okay. I was like, pretty sure we got damage out of that one. But a lot of other people do, and that actually wasn't as much damage as we had for the incident with Jeff Green. At least the pit stop didn't take as long.
Watch that speed now. Keep it on 3,500 in seconds. The pace cars in turn 4. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 78 car.
Alright. That's the danger of this track, man. I mean, you get the broken lap cars that are up ahead mixed in with the leaders, and they're just racing both lanes in front of everybody, and eventually they get ran over. And then that wrecks the whole field. And then I was slowing down for the corner trying to miss it, but they just stop, and I can't get slowed down in time. I just drive straight into it. And we get some damage out of it, but not as much as Sterling Marlin got. He's got no rear end left. Benson was in that as well. We hit the side of Rusty Wallace. I don't know where he ended up. Oh, he's behind us. Okay. Stephen Wolfram, I see him up ahead. He's got quite a bit of damage, but that was from the wreck with Jeff Burton. We're back in 32nd. We lost like 10 spots out of that. A lot of attrition already. Terry Labonte, I think, just blew his motor. I don't think he had anything to do with any wrecks. But we'll do our best. The car's still driving. We still got time to move forward a little bit. If we can get to the top 20, I'd be very happy. It's not going to be easy to do that, though.
We're on the lead lap. Stay on the outside line. Stay behind the 40 car on the outside line.
The lap cars are going to keep getting mixed in with the leaders, but if we can miss the big wrecks, we can gain a lot of spots just from attrition. We've got 94 laps to go. And we can make it on fuel from here, if it went green. But it probably will not. And I imagine we're going to want some tires, depending on when the yellows come out. Only got a couple people behind us. Well, one. So hopefully he won't run us over. I don't think he will.
Pace car's in.
We'll try and get a good jump, see if we can get back to where we were.
Green, green, green.
Without waiting too long.
Car outside.
They're just diving it to the inside in front of me. I got to just be careful and... Wow. What did I say? Hope he wouldn't run us over, but of course, that's too much to ask. So the one car behind us drives right on through. But luckily we didn't hit anything. I imagine there'll be a yellow at some point with the lap cars up there. So now we just have to do these laps. And that is why this track is just ridiculous. If you slip up off the bottom at all, the person behind you will immediately drive into your left rear. Like you're not even there. Like, it's like you're not even on the track. It is quite crazy. We'll see if we can catch up. I'm not going to push too hard. It's probably better for us to not be around people so we don't get wrecked. At least we didn't hit the wall. But who knows, now that we're really far away from everybody, this might be the longest green flag run we'll have all day. That wouldn't surprise me. I'd much prefer to be over here than have to worry about getting run over every time I'm around people. Because it will happen pretty much guaranteed. Hopefully we won't go a lap down. That would ruin our chances for today. For any good finish, at least. We don't have a chance to win. We're just nowhere near quick enough, but we could potentially get a top 20. If we get a well-timed yellow, that takes out 15 people. We're catching the back of the field, but the leaders are catching us slowly. But they're going to have a while before they get here. Stephen Wolfram's got some damage. He's pretty far off the pace. Pretty significant looking damage that he and Jeff Burton got. But he's chugging along. He's still on the lead lap. He can get more free spots if there's more wrecks. I'll just be looking forward to get out of this race. Get this race finished, not have to drive New Hampshire again this season. All the rest of the tracks should be quite a bit of fun. Kansas and Charlotte for the second time. Those should all be fun. Dover's going to be fun. Most of the difficult tracks we're finished with, I believe, after this one. Talladega is going to be tough to do well at, but it's not going to be like you're getting run over every corner like this place is. We'll have a chance to race in the draft and stuff. Without fear. It's a high likelihood we'll still be wrecked, just with the nature of the race, but not just getting demolished on purpose, which is what it feels like at this place.
Outside.
He's struggling down the straightaway.
Stay low.
I'm not going to be able to pass him until we get to the straightaway because I'm so bad through the corners.
Stay low. Clear.
Puts us up to 32nd. Johnny Benson just ahead of us. He's a lap down. I imagine we did hurt the tires a bit on that spin. But honestly, we weren't that good on new tires anyway. I'm sure they're not that bad, really. And like I said, now that we're way far back, this will probably be when we get a real long run. But at least we can make it until the end. I don't know if everyone can. I feel like not everybody pit when we had that big wreck, and that was when we could make it on fuel. So there could potentially be people that have to do a green flag stop. And we do not, and we're not going to, unless we blow a tire. Because if this stays green, we definitely need to try and stay out and get what we can get from that. But if this does stay green, we're probably going to end up going a lap down. They're catching us pretty quickly behind us. Mayfield's sitting on pit road. He's been there for several laps. Benson's way off the pace.
Clear.
Then we got Johnny Sauter. He is for position. Driving that 4 car. Looks like he's got some rear end damage. Maybe, maybe not. Hard to tell from this far back. I think he does. Our car is fine. I'm really glad we didn't hit the wall when Rusty Wallace decided to wreck us. So we don't even have any additional damage from that. I think from the wrecks we were in, our car is still fine. Maybe he doesn't have damage. It's just weird looking when you get distance away from him. Yeah, it looks like he's alright. Just far back and off the pace.
Car outside. Clear.
We clear him. Should be able to pull away. That'll put us 31st. Jason Leffler just ahead for the top 30 spot. He's sitting behind Kyle Petty. Both of them are for position. We're catching them fairly quickly. Leaders have maybe stopped gaining on us. I think we're pretty quick long run. It's just about getting to that long run without wrecking, which it seems impossible to do most of the time. Kyle Petty's got quite a bit of damage there. Jeff Gordon has taken the lead, I just noticed, from Tony Stewart. He might still be catching us, actually.
There's the cross flag. We're halfway home.
Only to halfway, though. Us being way far back might have been the best thing for this race, because now we're in a lot less danger of getting wrecked. We can kind of just pick them off one by one as we catch the stragglers. And maybe, as we go real long run, we'll have enough pace to drive up to where we were. We can finish right around where we qualified, 26th, 24th. That would be fairly decent for us. Considering this is one of my worst tracks, I would say. We're going to have to get around these two, though. It's going to be difficult. Well, I was trying to set up a run out of the corner, and that did not work. Might have a run down the straight here, though. Get to his inside.
Outside. Clear outside. Car outside.
Should be able to clear him. We do. We can get to Kyle Petty up ahead. That'll put us back to 29th. We can get around him. And then next car is Kenny Schrader way up ahead, 7 seconds. Jeff Burton's a lap down.
Outside. Keep low. Keep low. Clear outside.
We clear him, thankfully. Jeff Gordon in first behind us. He's within 10 seconds now. They're probably going to continue to gain. I just don't have that top end speed that I've had at other points in the season. And the leader's pitting. Like I said, they probably can't make it on fuel. We might be in great shape here. I think a good number of cars can make it, because a lot of people pit during that big wreck, or after that big wreck. But Kenny Schrader's pitting, Jeff Gordon's pitting. We might be in decent shape here. I need to double check fuel and make sure we're not using more running by ourselves, but I think we're all right. Yeah, we're totally good to the end. That is fantastic news. We might be in decent shape after all. All we had to do was get away from the field. Funnily enough, Jeff Burton's car does not look as damaged as Steven's, but he's a lap down and Steven is still out there on the lead lap. Of course, Jeff Burton might be a lap down because he spent longer on pit road fixing it, and that's why it looks less damaged.
Stay low. Clear outside.
It would be nice if I could drive through the corner and pass people, but I can only pass them if they're slower down the straights, apparently.
Stay low. Clear.
We're up to 27th so far. Only a couple people have pit. Maybe Jeff Gordon just had a problem, but we did see somebody else pitting. Schrader, I believe. I gotta think there's several people that cannot make it on fuel and will eventually pit. Schrader came out a lap down in 34th. Johnson is 8.5 seconds back behind us, closing in pretty quickly. But the more lap cars we put in between us, the longer it's going to take him, because he's going to have to pass them. And we've seen how slow it is to be too wide at any point.
The yellow flag is out.
And we get a caution.
Race back to the line.
So we are back in this thing.
You got one stopped up ahead.
And apparently we have somebody stopped. That, I believe, was Stewart that just got towed. And that will catch us back up to the field, but that may not be a good thing.
Pit road is closed.
Considering how likely it is for us to just get ran over. But we made it to lap 86.
Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line.
Before the
Stay
next
behind
yellow.
the 43 car.
I guess we'll pit for tires. I think we definitely need them. We don't need gas. We'll have about a 60 lap run to the
Whoa,
end.
whoa, whoa, slow down.
We'll be back in this thing, but that just means we're more likely to get ran over.
Pit road is now open.
Jeff Gordon really ran out of luck that time. He needed that to go all green for him to have a chance with people pitting. But he pits, and then 10 to 15 laps later, we get the yellow, and now he's trapped lap down, I believe.
The pace cars in turn 1. The pace cars in turn 2.
Got Todd Bodine there behind us. All
The
right.
pace cars on the back straight.
Did Jeff Gordon end up going a lap down? Maybe he stayed on the lead lap. I don't know. I can't tell. No, he's out of the race. Jeff Gordon is out completely.
Go, go,
So he
go.
must have just
Keep
had
it
a problem.
under 45. Keep it under 3,500 in
That's
second.
interesting. He pit from the lead.
The pace cars in turn 3.
And Tony Stewart, who was leading, just wrecked, and now he's a lap down.
Okay,
That was a
clear of
crazy
pit lane.
handful of
Stay
laps.
behind the 54 car.
for the race for the lead. Jimmy Johnson had inherited the lead behind us and was tracking us down.
When you can.
Insane. Now how are we going to be able to navigate this without getting destroyed? That's a good question.
Whoa, 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 slow down.
Because if we get spun and get sent to the back now, we're not going to have that long to make it up. And it's going to be the situation like last time we were here at New Hampshire, where we were at the back and just kept getting sent to the back and we kept running out of laps. Could never do anything. We really need to just be careful and try and hold on to the position we're in. We're in 22nd now, which is the highest we've been all day. Almost the top 20. I wonder if we could have got here, had that stayed green. I wonder if people would have had to pit. Everyone can make it on field now. So it's really just going to be about not getting wrecked. And I hope that we can manage it.
We're going green next time by. Okay, we're on the lead lap. Stay on the
Oh man, it's going to be tough. We're going to have a bunch of lap cars coming up that probably have damage. A lot of them have damage, and we've seen as we were catching them how off the pace they are, and they're going to be up in front of everybody. We could have another big wreck. Oh, this is going to be tough. We just got to be careful. Priority number one is take care of the car. And hope that we don't get ran over. We cannot control what they're doing behind us. We just got to maintain the bottom and try not slip up too much. It's going to be tough. It's going to be real, real tough. How many people are on the lead lap? 28 people on the lead lap. Okay, so if we get in a situation, we can just back off and we'll at least be in the top 28, which is right around where we qualified. Just let's not get wrecked. Just don't want to get wrecked.
Green, green, green.
Take a big run here.
Stay low. Keep low.
Remember the cold tires.
Stay low.
And they're not wanting to turn. Should still be on the inside for Craven here.
Outside.
It's going to get dicey up ahead as the lap cars are getting mixed in and the leaders are trying to get around them.
Still there. Keep digging. You're now in the top
Made it to the
20.
top 20.
Stay
You
low.
can see they're getting stacked up so bad in front of us. This is going to be dangerous. Try and pass Craven. Just barely clear him. Oh, they're stacking up.
Outside.
You just got to hit the brakes. Don't run us over.
Keep low.
Don't run me over.
Keep low.
Pinch that outside. Oh, steep park.
Still there.
We're getting hit. Just hold it steady. We'll be faster off the corner. They're going to be off the pace up top. We're going to be able to take advantage.
Still there.
Just hold our line. We'll get bumped, but we shouldn't get spun.
Car outside. Stay low. That car's a lap down.
We're going to get around Benson. We're going to be able to take it to the inside on Steve Park. We made up a bunch of ground, I think.
Outside. You're now in the top 20. Stay low. Still there.
Ooh. Careful about sliding up too much there. Oh, I can't get in the throttle. Thought I could clear him. That was a scary run. So far, so good for us, though. We got Sauter up ahead, and Jeff Burton's going to try and pass him.
Stay low.
Two slow lap cars hogging both lanes in front of us, which is not good. Okay, he's going to clear him. We should be in decent shape. We get to the inside on Burton because of how slow he is.
Clear outside.
We clear him, but now the car's spinning.
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line.
Why? Why? Why did that happen? Oh my gosh, it's so frustrating to race this track. It is so gosh dang frustrating to race this track. We were in such good shape. It's alright. Why did it just lose traction there? We did not enter the corner any harder than we had been the whole time. At least it didn't feel like it. We're back to 28th. We'll be alright. We made up ground really quickly there. We were able to take advantage. We need to go back down pit road, fix what's ever wrong with the rear end, to change the tires back. Gosh, that is frustrating. It had no warning that that was going to happen. I could not save it. We had gotten clear of them. All we had to do was make the corner and we'd be able to keep going. And all of a sudden, it just comes out from underneath us.
Keep it under 45. Keep it under 3,500.
But we did not go a lap down. I don't think the damage is too bad.
The pace cars in turn 1.
We'll be fine.
The pace cars on the back straight.
Man, that is tough. We lost like 12 spots there. I think we got up to 16th, which is the best we've been all day, and we could have kept it.
Go, go, go!
Yeah, not much damage at all.
Keep it under 3,500.
We just grazed the wall with the rear end.
In turn 3.
Luckily, no one hit us, and we didn't hit anybody else.
Keep it on 3,500 in second. The pace cars in turn 4.
But
okay, you're clear of pit lane.
How fast we made up ground there was pretty encouraging. I feel like we can do that again. But
Okay,
we need to remember to be careful. We don't need to be throwing it in and doing anything foolish and wrecking ourselves some more. Because we're not out of it. But if we keep trying that and wrecking, we will be out of it before too long.
Whoa, 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 slow down.
Lap cars will continue to get sent to the inside. We'll be able to get a big run to the inside and hopefully use the lap cars as a pick on the outside. We were able to pass quite a few people with that because they're so far off the pace. It's crazy. Kevin Harvick all the way back in 26th now. He was up front. So was Bobby Labonte. Did they just pit there and nobody else did? Interesting to see them back here. But we'll get back going. We'll try it again. And hopefully not make that mistake for a second time. I mean, that's really what we need to avoid because it's already so much trouble with them wrecking us. We don't need to be wrecking ourselves.
Okay, we're on the lead lap. Stay on the outside line. Stay behind the 18 car.
But we should be okay. I believe Bobby Labonte and Kevin Harvick here are going to be quicker than us. I mean, they've been up front all race. Maybe we can use them to open up a gap on the inside and we could follow them up through the field. I don't know. I don't think we'll be able to keep up with them because they're going to be able to turn off the corner and we're not going to be able to. But we'll see. Just don't spin out again. How about? Self-spin on entry when we were clear. Both those lap cars, we had no reason to overcook that corner. I didn't feel like I was overcooking it. I guess we just entered too low there because we got the 3-wide call or something. I don't know.
Get ready now. Going green.
I don't know. Let's just not do it again.
The pace car's in. Green, green, green.
Yeah, I figured they were going to go to the inside. I'm just going to let them, because if I get in front of them, they're going to be so much quicker. We'll probably get run over. So we should probably just try and follow them. If we can. They're going to be on the outside there. Pete Mannion there in the 81, he's back here now. These guys were all up front. I wonder why they pit there. If they pit. I don't know how they got back here. I assume they pit. Very interesting. There's Leffler there. We pass him for position.
Outside. Stay low.
He's quite off the pace with damage.
Still there. Clear.
Mayfield's still on track. Technically, I think he's sitting on pit road. Oh my gosh.
Clear inside.
They just came to a complete stop mid-corner, I think, with Elliott Sadler pitting right there from 12th spot. Oh, and I'm not paying attention. That washes us up. Leffler might be able to get to our inside. He is.
Still there.
Clear him back, get around.
Clear.
Kyle Petty. And we'll be almost back to where we were, so we have recovered from the spin.
Clear outside.
Now we need to survive this chaos that's happening in front of us. Surprised Bobby Labonte's not trying to go to the inside. They are just stopping on the outside there behind lap traffic.
Keep low.
But we can use that to our advantage, I think.
Keep low.
We can keep them from going 3 wide. Yep, we're going to get that whole line. That is working out perfect for us.
Clear.
See if we can get off the corner cleanly and get around Steven here. We're doing okay. We're recovering fairly nicely.
Clear. You're now in the top 20.
Back to the top 20. Bobby Labonte's gotten cleared of all that. Probably would be smart to just let him go. But Kevin Harvick's going to be stuck behind Sauter there. See if we can follow Pete around the bottom. I don't want to get stuck on the bottom, or the top, I mean, because then we will go backwards.
Keep low. Clear.
Oh my goodness. We entered really hard. He nearly chopped our nose, but we're fine. Might be able to try and get to his inside.
Stay low. Clear outside. Outside.
Oh, nearly got a run on exit. We might be able to make this pass.
Car outside.
Probably take us
low.
20 laps, but might be able to do it.
Keep low.
If I could get it to turn out of 2.
Clear outside.
They just get such a better exit than we do.
Car outside.
Really nothing.
Still there.
Really have nothing for them.
Still there.
We got to try and clear them on entry and not let them get to our inside.
Car outside. Still there. Stay low.
Nearly clear him. We might be able to get him here. Oh, yeah.
Clear.
Whew! Got it to turn mid-corner there. We were able to clear him. Puts us 18th. We got Jeff Burton here. We're going to try and get to his inside.
Outside.
Because we know how slow he's gotten from damage.
Keep low. Clear outside.
We don't want to get stuck behind him.
Outside.
Of course, he's just as fast as we are in the corners.
Stay low. Keep low.
It's down the straights that
Clear.
we've got him. All right. Back up to 18th. Feeling good. The chaos in front of us has mostly calmed down. About to catch back up to Craven and Biffle and Wallace. And we'll be in decent shape after that, I think. Biffle trying to pass Rusty. Harvick's stuck behind Labonte. And Pete Manian back there as well. Looks like we're actually able to kind of pull away from Labonte a bit. So that's nice. Biffle's still trying to make that pass. He's not able to do it yet. Hopefully they get it single file again before we can get up there. Doesn't look like they're going to, though. Because if we have to sit and wait, Labonte's going to catch up to us, and then he's going to want to get around us, and he's going to want to drive through us. Craven's going to stop in the middle of the corner. And I did not get a big enough run to try and pass him here. Might be able to this time. That felt pretty good. We're not very close. We could probably throw it in. I don't want to. Oh. He's holding us up, though. We got to try and get around him if we can. Labonte's right back behind us. Well, we didn't need that. There they go. Just drive right on through. Let's just let Labonte by. He'll probably drive away from us.
Car outside. Clear.
See if we can keep Harvick behind us. He'll probably get around us on the outside. You know what? That's fine. We got a gap. We'll get behind these two. They were ahead of us all race anyway. If I try and hold them off, we're just going to get wrecked. I think we're faster than Craven and Wallace. We just got to get back up there. It's going to take a bit. I think this is just the point of the run where we're kind of slower than we were, but I think it'll come back to us if we just give it a little time. Just don't self-spin again and stop missing the bottom. We're kind of falling back now. But we've got a decent gap behind us. Don't need to worry about that. We just focus on the race ahead. And we might be able to get some more spots. How many laps to go do we got? 36. Closing in on the end of this one. That's good. Get this race done and get on to a more fun track. Hopefully with our car in one piece here. And hopefully, knock on wood, with the recording in one piece. Harvick keeps going to that outside. I don't know why. It's definitely not the line you want to run. Finally goes to the inside to get around Craven. And he's going to take them 3 wide. Interesting move there. But he gets it done. Craven backs out of that. We're going to try and get around Craven now.
Outside. Stay low.
And I hope we can.
Still there. Still there.
Should be able to here. Oh, Labonte's stuck behind Sterling Marlin there.
Still there.
He's off the pace.
Still there. Still there.
Just try and pinch him so Sterling doesn't, or so he doesn't take it 3 wide on him.
Stay low. That car car's a lap down. Stay low.
We got Kenny Schrader here, who's also a lap down. Sterling Marlin is not a lap down, actually. I just saw.
You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Car
I really do
outside.
not want to be on the bottom 3 wide.
Stay low. Stay low.
You try and get around Schrader.
Stay low. Stay low. Clear outside.
We clear him. I believe we are faster than Sterling Marlin, but I do not believe we are faster than Bobby Labonte, and Bobby Labonte is stuck behind them right now. So that is good news for us. Harvick has passed Ricky Rudd here. He's moving forward. We'll see if we can set something up. But I don't know if we got any speed for him. Rusty's getting past, stuck on the outside. We'll try and get up there and take advantage of that, but they're just pulling away from us. Once they get a big long line of cars on the outside, that's when we seem to be able to make progress, but when it's just one car, we still can't really catch them. Look at Todd Bodine up in 13th. But getting past now. Well, he cut down in front of Ricky Rudd. Surprisingly, Ricky Rudd not able to make that pass yet. Harvick's just charging forward. We know his car is really fast right now. It has been all day. We'd really like Ricky Rudd to make this pass so we can try and pass him. We got people catching us. But he is not able to do anything. In fact, he just got passed. We're going to go to his inside. Oh, we entered that really hard. I was worried we were going to push up into him there. Of course, Rusty's the one who wrecked us earlier. Somebody just blew their engine ahead. I don't know what Rusty's doing, blocking us. Michael Waltrip has blown a motor, driving in the grass down there.
Keep low. That car's a lap down. Clear outside.
We'll give Rusty a couple bumps down the straight. We're not super happy with him right now. We get clear of Ricky Rudd. We're up to 15th now, which is awesome. Best we've been all day. Can we continue to move forward? We need this to go all green. If we have to do a restart, we are going to be in trouble. Need this to finish under green. So we don't need to be causing anything here. Try not self-spin again. Try not to wreck Rusty or anything, even though he probably deserves it. We just get that big plow off of 4 and lose so much time. But we're catching this group that's kind of stacked up here. No need to rush it. We're running out of laps, but if we try and push harder, we're just going to end up wrecking ourselves again. And I would like to avoid that. Single file, though, we really aren't that quick. We're not able to really get a run to do anything. To pass Rusty or anybody else. We don't have a car like Harvick. He's able to just drive forward, make passes with ease. He's up to 11th now, back up to 11th. He might be able to get back up into the top 5 before the end. We got another broken car on the outside of him. We're not going to fix that little scuff we just added to the right side, hitting the wall. If we pit again, if we get a caution, we're definitely pitting for tires. I think we will absolutely need them. Steven up on the outside. He's staying up high. He's pretty damaged, pretty off the pace.
That car's a lap down.
He's in 31st now. He's trying to just finish this one out.
Clear.
He was faster than us. He was moving forward until he and Burton came together. Or whatever their incident was. But he had, I think, driven up into the top 15. Rusty got stuck behind Bodine. We're going to try and take advantage.
Outside. Keep low.
Bodine, who's also run into us once already today, trying to chop our nose on entry. But we don't let that happen.
You're on the bottom, 3 wide, outside.
We're not actually on the bottom 3 wide. Bodine's just taking a whacked up entry, pushing really high. We pass Rusty.
20 laps to go.
We're just within 20 to go. Try and keep it low so he doesn't drive into us. And we're up to 13th, or 14th. Almost 13th. If we can get around Bodine, who's very slow on entry. We need to try and get around him if we can. It's going to be tough, though. Oh my gosh, he is so slow on entry. If we could just get a decent exit like that, we might just be able to pass him on entry.
Car outside. Clear outside.
And we clear him.
Outside. Still there.
Should be able to clear him back. All right.
Clear.
Should be able to pull away from him as well. Now we're up to 13th. Feeling fantastic. Just got to hang on. Less than 20 to go. Can we do it? If it stays green, that'll be our best chance. If we get a yellow, we'll be really struggling in the traffic. So cross our fingers, no yellows. Catching Kurt Busch here. He's in 12th. A top 12 would be a major, major victory for us at this place. I think we'll be in awesome shape if we can get a top 12 here. But we got to pass Kurt Busch. That's not going to be easy. But I think we've hit the point in the run where our tires are slightly better than everyone else's. They were all pushing a bit harder about 20 laps ago, and now we're starting to move back forward, which is what we want to see. We're more set up for the long run. Thankfully, we finally have gotten a couple. As we nearly plow the wall. We're still super tight on entry. That has not gotten any better. Just need the perfect run and we could set up a pass. And maybe get up to Spencer. Is this the perfect run? I don't know. I don't think so. We're not gaining anything. Oh, don't Don't hit him. Do not hit him. Had to lift that time, middle of the corner. That slowed us up. Johnny Sauter up there again. Maybe that'll slow him down a bit and give us a chance once they catch him. But he's holding the outside. He doesn't appear to be causing any problems. If we can get to his inside, oh, we're getting a great run here. This is what we needed. We can trap him up behind him.
Car outside. Still there.
So even if we don't make this pass, he's going to have to check up for Sauter. And we should be able to pass him then.
Still there.
Oh yeah, it's going to work out perfect, I think.
That car's a lap down. Clear outside.
He might have just lifted to get in behind us so he can pass Sauter.
Car outside.
We'll just squeeze by him.
Still there. Clear.
And we have passed up into 12th. Fantastic. We even have a chance at maybe some more here just ahead of us. Is a top 10 possible? I don't know. It's just up ahead. We're running out of laps, though. That was not a good run.
We got just 10 more to go.
10 laps to go. We go another 5 laps, then even if we do get a yellow, the race will be over, I imagine. We do not want to see a yellow. Get this home green. Bobby Labonte has finally worked his way through. Behind us, he is caught up after getting stuck back in traffic for a while. He might have a chance to come past us. We're going to do everything we can to not let that happen. We need to try and get around Spencer. If we can get a good enough run, Labonte's catching up. This might be the chance to look to his inside.
Car outside. Stay low.
We get there, but he's going to clear us back on exit, I imagine.
Clear. Car outside.
But he's a little bit slow. Going to stay side by side.
Clear. Car outside. Still there. Clear.
And we clear him. And we pull away. All right. P11. Nemechek just ahead for a top 10. Can we do it? We really need to keep moving forward because Labonte is not far behind now. But he is stuck behind Spencer. But I don't imagine that's going to take him too long to get around. Just hang on to it. Yeah, Labonte's making that pass now. He's probably going to get it done this corner. Or within the next couple at least. We got Benson just ahead. Oh, and he's pulling down in front of him.
Inside. Clear inside.
But he's going to stay up on the outside. He's way off the pace.
That car's a lap down. Car outside. Clear outside.
Fortunately, we did not time that very good, so we're not going to get a good run. Having to enter so low with him on our outside. Whoa, they're stacking up. If we could just get a good run out of these corners, one of them, we can get to his inside.
Just 5 more to go.
5 laps to go. Don't run him over, though. That will wreck us. We're entering the corner so much harder than they are. You gotta be careful. And we're fighting a bunch of lap traffic here. Leffler on the inside in front of everybody. The car's not turning. We pound the wall. Oh.
We won't fix the damage.
That lost us a bunch of time, but they're going to be stuck too wide. We might be able to get back there, but we're running out of laps. I was pushing a little bit too hard there to get an exit out of 4, and we just can't do that with this car. Leffler there, going to stay on his outside, but then we got Kyle Petty. We're not going to be able to take it 2 or 3 wide. I don't think that's a good idea.
Stay low.
Very risky thing to try.
Still there.
And Jeff Burton there as well.
Clear. Outside. Stay low.
And they went wide that time.
Keep
Oh,
low.
Dale Jarrett's pitting. From 7th place.
Keep low.
That's going to get us to top 10.
That car's a lap down.
Why did he pit?
Outside. Just 2 to go. You're in the top
He pit with 2 laps to go. Did he
Still there. Still there.
have to pit for fuel? The leader's just behind us as well. He just took the white flag. I didn't think we were that far behind.
Clear out.
We are in 10th. Can you believe that? Coming around to get the white flag. There will not be a yellow. The leader's going to be taking the checkered just behind us.
Flag. 1 more lap to go.
Let's just bring it home safely. We may not get an attempt on Nemechek, but we are in top 10, which is 100 times better than I thought we were capable of today. Does not look like we'll be able to get him. But that is fine. Just bring it home safely. Take this car home. Get out of this track. Whew! Top 10 here at New Hampshire. Unbelievable. I will take that
There's the flag.
100,000 times. That is
Great job, buddy.
way better than I thought our car was capable of. Just that long run we got going, and we were able to move forward. Our tires came to us. We were able to make some passes. We just had to time the runs perfectly, and we could get to their inside and trap them up on the outside. The lap cars helped us a bit. And then some strange pitting
Keep it under
from a few of
45.
them
Keep it under 3,500.
allowed
In
us to get
second.
some spots as well. I will absolutely take a top 10. That is fantastic. Fantastic. Whew. Why did Dale Jarrett pit there? Did he have something break? Well, he ends up 24th, 1 lap down. I'm not sure what happened to him. Dale Jr. gets the win after we said he was struggling back in 22nd for a long time. He drives all the way up, passes Kenseth, passes Johnson, passes Newman, gets the win. Harvick drives all the way up to 6th. I think he might have had the fastest car out there today. But Jeff Gordon out with some mechanical failure, pitting from the lead. Tony Stewart wrecked from the lead. He gets 28th, 2 laps down. Stephen Wolfram involved with a crash with Jeff Burton. He ends up 3 laps down in 31st, unfortunately. And Pete Mannion, he fell off a little bit there in that long run. He could never make it through traffic with me and Labonte and Harvick. He winds up 19th. But wow, 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 I will take a top 10. We finally got this race in. Finally, it looks like the recording has succeeded. And whew, that is fantastic. I am so glad to be through with that race, and I'm ecstatic that we were able to get as good of a finish as we did. And the car doesn't even look that bad. We were involved with a couple incidents there, and we were able to get it fixed and able to keep it clean after that, and come home with a fantastic finish. I am happy about that one. Hey, we got Dover coming up. I'm going to make sure we get this race in before a 5-month break. We'll get it in. We'll start getting these races out. We're almost finished with the season. We're 2/3 of the way through now. Just a handful of races left. So we will see you there. Thanks for watching. Thanks for enjoying this series and the comments and everything. And I look forward to getting through the rest of the races. Should have a lot more fun races coming up. This track, I think, was going to be the most frustrating out of the final 10 races, so we should be good. I'm looking forward to it. Thanks for watching.